In this video, I want to show you guys how to get more views on YouTube in 2026. I'm not going to waste your time. Let's jump into it. And as always, I have my notes to keep me organized because you already know I like to ramble. But the first thing, and I feel like it's the most important thing, that's why I made it first, y'all, is to upgrade your audio. You need crystal clear audio. And I know that sounds crazy, and I don't want you to feel bad if you don't have a microphone or anything like that. You could even sit in your car, put your windows up like I do. You could sit in your bedroom, close all your windows, and then record when nobody's around. But I want you to think about it. When you're going into the electronic store, or you're on Amazon, the first thing I want you to do is to upgrade your audio. And I never tell people to go out and buy anything. But if you're gonna buy something, if you're gonna spend something, spend some money on an audio solution. There are tons, and I mean tons. There are you can get a mic. Listen to me very carefully, y'all. It's 2026. You can get a upgraded microphone for $20, $30. If you look on Amazon, there are a dime a dozen. There's so many microphones that you could take. They come with an adapter. They got a little receiver or whatever it is, and you just attach it to your shirt. You hold it in your hand. You could attach it to a microphone. They just upgrade your audio. The reason why is because the first thing they do, people could tolerate bad video. People could tolerate 1080p. People could tolerate 720p. But you got to think about it. Some people may want to put their phone down or put their AirPods or their headphones in and listen to your video. Or let's say, for instance, you're doing podcasts and somebody may be listening to your audio in the car or at work or while they're on the treadmill. People could tolerate bad video, but you need to be able to be heard. And I'm gonna be this segues me to another point later on. But you need to be heard. You know what I'm saying? You need to be heard. People need to be able to hear your message. If you start playing audio or start recording and you have distortion, you have background noise, you have weird sounds, it's crackling, you sound like you're on the water, you sound like people are going to click off. To be honest, people are going to click off. People want clear audio. Video can be tolerated. Every phone, I don't want to hear it. 2026, every phone has 1080p. I don't want to hear it. If you don't have 4K, shooting 1080p. But I want you to understand, upgrading your audio will allow you to push your message, will allow people to listen to your message and stay longer. If they hear distortion, they're going to want to click off. Focus on upgrading your audio first, and I'm telling you, you will go far. I mean, I'm telling you, that should be the first purchase. If you haven't bought a mic solution or you don't have a space that's quiet, focus on getting those things out of the way. I know I'm not telling you to go out and spending money, but if you do, if you can scrap up $50, I'm telling you, $50, you can find a mic solution that'll plug right into the bottom of your USB port. You get a mic here and you'll be fine. Let's move on to the next one. The next one, this is important too, because this, and I talked about this in a previous video. You got to know your audience. And I'm not telling you to niche down. I'm not telling you to niche down. Listen to me very carefully. I want you to understand it's going to take time to find your niche, but you got to find a middle ground where you enjoy creating content. Your audience, you're solving a problem for your audience, and it goes hand in hand. You're having fun, but you're helping people. And let's say, for instance, you're in automotive. If you're in automotive, you want to be able to solve a problem. You want to maybe find a way to do an oil change faster. You want to be able to do maybe you're good at describing how to change a tire very quickly. Maybe you're good at talking about car reviews, specs, newest news in cars. There's so many different things. The same thing in fitness. If you're a fitness person, and I can go on and on with these analogies, but I want you to be able to be that steward. Find a solution. While you try and do different videos, while you try and film in different places, while you try to come up with different ideas, find a way to say, hey, if I was watching this video, how could I solve a problem for someone else? If I was watching this video, how can I make this evergreen so it could be used in 2020 and 2026? You got to be able to deliver on those deliverables. You got to research the competition and come up with a strategic plan on how you're going to attack YouTube. There's so many ways you can review an iPhone. There's so many ways you can review a camera. But if you put your own seasoning on the video, then people are gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna subscribe to him, because you know what? I see all these reviews on iPhone, but it's always the same thing. This person did it differently. That's gonna help you captivate an audience. You want to find your audience. You'll find your niche over time. And I'm not telling you to niche down. Listen very carefully. I am not telling you to niche down. However, if you like to create a certain way, put your own spin on it. You got to cast that net. Your tribe is out there, but if you're doing the same vanilla, people, They don't want to watch that. They can go watch MKBHD. They can go watch Linus Tech Tips. They can watch everybody. They can watch all these other people, but they come for you, the person that's creating, the person that is putting their own special take on the iPhone, which can be filmed so many different ways, right? All right, let's move on to the next one. And I want you to understand this. I want you to understand this. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't care about any part of the video. I don't care about any part of your video. The first 15 to 30 seconds, you got to make sure your message is clear. And I'm gonna tell you, you need to be authentic. You need to bring energy. You need to be powerful. You need to speak clearly. That's why the audio piece is so important, because if you come in the first 30 seconds, you're like, guys, I'm coming up with a new YouTube video. I'm gonna tell you about. No, you need to be heard. You need to be powerful. You need to be authentic. You need to be yourself. You need to be in the moment. Like you're making a YouTube video. This is going on the internet. This is your brand. This is who you are. Put yourself out there organically. Put yourself out there powerfully. Put yourself out there with authority. Like, you know what? That's why I always come through when I first record. I'm going to be like, in this video, I'm going to talk to you guys on how you could talk authentically on YouTube. In this video, I'm going to show you how to improve in the first 30 seconds of your video. In this video, you need to come with that authority. Bring that power. Bring that energy. Don't record if you're not in that mood, because guess what? Like I said, there's so many people who review iPhone. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. There's so many people who review iPhone. There's so many people who post videos on YouTube. But if you don't have energy when you first record, they're going to be like, oh, I'm going to the next video. Why am I going to watch this video? You're not even happy about having the iPhone in your hand. You need to deliver on that first 15 seconds. The first 15 seconds, y'all, listen to me very carefully. The first 15 seconds, the first 30 seconds, and all throughout. But that first 30 seconds, that first 15 seconds is going to make or break your video. I'm telling you. You got to think about it. That click-through rate, oh my God, the view duration is so important. But if so many videos I watched where it's like they don't even want to be on camera. And I understand you need to learn. I understand you need to understand. I said understand twice. I understand you're trying to build yourself. You're trying to get comfortable with camera presence. I understand you're going to make mistakes. I understand all of those things. But at the end of the day, at least if you're going to make mistakes, have fun doing it. If you're going to make mistakes, bring that energy. If you're going to make mistakes, if you're trying to learn, at least be powerful, be authentic, be genuine. Oh my gosh. And I'm telling you, I get excited about this part because there's so many people I watch. You won't believe it. I watch so many videos. People comment. I watch your content. I take a look, and I'm like, man, come on, man. Give me that power. Bring that energy. That's why you are here. You're here to entertain. You're here to teach. You're here to engage. You're here for the audience. But if you're not happy to be there, why should they watch? I know I kind of went off on a tangent in this one, but the first 15 seconds can make or break a great video. You guys all make great videos, but the first 30 seconds, lock in on that. Deliver with power, with energy, with presence. And I know every video is not going to be a happy one. Listen to me very carefully. But at the same time, bring that emotion, bring that power, bring that positivity, bring that energy. They will continue to watch. But if you do all this, they're not gonna watch. Let's move on to the next one, y'all. And do me a favor, man. Do me a favor. Drop a like on the video. We are on our way to 15K. We are on our way to 15K. I'm in this car, but I'm telling y'all, and I'm sorry if I'm shouting, but we are on our way to 15K. I cannot believe it. A like would be tremendous, and I appreciate every single one of y'all. We are crushing it. We're killing it. I appreciate every single one of y'all. And shout out to the members, man. Shout out to all the members who signed up, man. More to come on that. I really appreciate y'all joining the membership. I got some members only videos coming soon. So shout out to y'all, man. Y'all go there. I appreciate y'all. Like it's always appreciated. Let's move on to the next one. And I'm telling you. And on this topic, the next one is build real community. Build real community. Like I'm telling you, you gotta. And the first thing, and I'm telling you, I'm always popping in and looking at your channels. I see comments not replied. How you gonna build community if you can't answer questions? How you gonna build community if you're not replying to comments? How you gonna build community if you don't take feedback? You need to reply to your comments. Like that goes without saying. Let me tell you something. And I always say this. We want people to make guarantees to us, but we can't make guarantees to ourselves. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm gonna say it again. We can't make we want I can't I get stuck, but you want people to make guarantees for us, but you can't make guarantees to yourself. They watching your videos and you don't want to reply to their comments. They're watching your videos, you can't answer a question. You need to answer comments. These are your people. These are your tribe. They're in your videos. Even if it's, listen, I get a lot of negative comments. And the thing is, you can control that. You're in charge. You're the foreman of this channel. You're the director. You can decide what you want and what you don't want. But at the end of the day, when somebody's supporting you, at the end of the day, when somebody's watching your videos, you don't answer the comments. You need to answer comments. And I'm not telling you to just run and drop everything, but when you can, you see that comment, answer that comment. And I mean, like, really genuinely answer the comment, answer the question, be positive, show appreciation, because without them, we're not here. The people put you in YouTube. It's not about you. It's about the audience. It's not about anybody else. And if you think any other way, I'm sorry. Newsflash for you. Newsflash. It is about your audience. Answer the comments. I see it all the time. I go and I'm like, oh, I go and I'm like peeking. I'm like, there's so many comments. I'm scrolling, unanswered, no likes, no feet, no thank yous, no nothing. It's important. It's all, that's how you build real community. That's how you build a genuine tribe. That's how you build retention. That's how you build subscribers. That's how you build an audience. And I can't tell you any other way because these people are here for you. How you neglecting them? Listen to me very carefully. It's engage in these conversations daily. You need to engage in these conversations. I made a promise. Listen to me. I made a promise that every time somebody commented on a video, and if I see it, I'm going to reply to it. And I know I'm not going to be able to do that forever, but I'm going to deliver on that promise, even if I have to take a whole day set aside to answer every single comment. It's almost insanity. That I see this all the time. You know, I'm trying to build a community, but I can't. I go to the channel, no comments answered. It could be 3. Those are 3 real people who took the time to watch your videos. Those are 3 real people who took the time to comment. Why are you not answering it? It boggles the mind. However, do me a favor. I'm sorry I get passionate about this because it's about the people. You need to answer the comments, y'all. And I'm sorry if I'm real passionate, but it's almost like you're neglecting your tribe and your audience. Let's move on to the next one, y'all. I really appreciate y'all. Let's move on to the next one. You gotta understand. You gotta understand this. Oh my gosh, it's all about the people, nothing else. And the next thing, the next one, you gotta use YouTube's tools. You take advantage of playlists. Take advantage take advantage. What was the other one? Using end screens. When you're creating videos, at the end of the video, let's say they liked your comment. How are they going? You got to treat your channel like a Netflix special. Don't let the series end. Add a playlist. Add an end screen. You know, those are important. People who really like your content, they'll binge watch your content. And I'm gonna be honest. I've been in sales for a long time, but you gotta ask for the sale. And I mean, like, when I say that, you gotta ask them to subscribe to your channel. And they don't hurt. And I'm not saying in the first 15 seconds, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. No, we're not doing that. I'm sorry. You got to deliver value first. You got to be consistent first. You got to deliver on that promise. You got to be powerful. You got to be authentic. You got to show authority. But if you don't, you got to, at the end of the day, ask for the subscription. It doesn't hurt just to ask. You take advantage of those playlists. You got a specific topic, you got a specific video, let's say you got finance, you got fitness, you got automotive, you got tech. Label those things. You got product reviews, make a playlist. So that way, if they like your reviews, review this. Make it a series. Separate it. Take advantage of YouTube's tools. The same way you answer comments, take advantage of those tools. Playlists, titles, descriptions, spell checking those descriptions and titles and those like all those things are important. Those things are so important. Take advantage of YouTube's tools. End screens, playlists, asking for the subscription. Those things are part of building a community. Don't leave those things empty. When you get a chance, when you're uploading a video, take a look at everything that's there. Fill it out. Fill out everything. You want to give YouTube as much information as possible. So that way, at least you did your part to fill it out and deliver on that promise to build a channel and make a real video. Do me a favor, y'all. I know YouTube can be tough and getting views can be tough, but with these steps, y'all can go so far. take advantage of your tools, build on the community. And, you know, that first 15 seconds matters so much. And just like the end, and, you know, bring that same energy all throughout. With these things, you can and will get more views on YouTube. I promise you. 1% better every video. If you do 52 videos, 52 videos in 1 year, and you get 1% better, that's 50% better at the end of the year. Do me a favor, drop a like on the video, subscribe. We are on our way. I cannot believe we are on our way to 15K. I appreciate every single one of y'all. If you look back at my first video, I would have never thought I would have be here today. I appreciate y'all. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Peace.